ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले। एक जल जाए दूजा आए, एक जल जाए दूजा आए, फिर भी ज्योति जलती रहे, फिर भी ज्योति जलती रहे। ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले। इस ज्योति के शक्ति से, इस ज्योति के शक्ति से सत्ययुग आरंभ हुए, सत्ययुग आरंभ हुए। ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले, ऋषि कार्य की ज्योति सदा जले।
Namaste. On behalf of Manasa Foundation, I welcome each one of you to this session of light channeling on 15th World Channels Day. This is the last session of this day today. We will begin the session with silence for a minute. In silence, we will connect with light, connect with rishis, light masters, and seek their blessings for this session. Roughly a minute. Close your eyes and sit for a minute. I will tell you. Yes, thank you. I'm very happy to tell you that since morning today, all over India, in different parts of India, close to 7 lakh children, they have channeled light. And they have filled this world with love and peace. Apart from these wonderful children, many people in different parts of the world, they have participated in this light channeling, the practice of light channeling, and they have helped us in our efforts to fill this world with love, light, and peace. We are blessed by our masters, Maharshi Amar and Guruji Krishnananda. And whenever such an effort is made by anybody in the world, which is meant for, let us say, global welfare, for the good of mankind, for the spiritual upliftment of mankind, whenever selfless efforts are made by anybody, the universe sends its blessings, the universe helps. So in our efforts, we are helped by the universe. I will explain some basic points and then we will begin the practice of light channeling. Before we understand what is light channeling, we have to understand what is light. What is light? For the benefit of people who probably would have joined for the first time today, in a session like this, I explain these basics. This knowledge that I am going to present before you, this knowledge was given to us by Maharshi Amra and Guruji Krishnananda. This knowledge about light and light channeling. They had experienced light. They knew light. And that's why this knowledge is very pure, very, very, very authentic. It comes from direct experience, direct knowing. They told us that this light is not an ordinary light. This light is not even the physical light. This light is the subtlest vibration that exists in this creation. Subtlest vibration, subtlest energy, we can say, cosmic energy. It is the subtlest light. From this light, entire creation has taken birth. if everything has taken birth from this light. This light is the highest intelligence that exists. We can say that this light is God Himself. God Himself. In the earlier times, rishis, they used to refer to God as Jyoti Sarup. Jyoti Sarup. So they knew, of course, they knew. With their direct experience, they knew that God is light and light is God. Now we will try to understand what is light channeling. What is light channeling? Light channeling is a simple practice of meditation. This very simple technique, but a very great technique, I should say, very great technique was given to us by our Guruji Krishnananda when he launched the Light Channels World Movement in the year 2008. He told us that this practice of light channeling, it involves receiving light. Receiving light. We receive light with our intent, by sincerely wishing. By wishing, we receive the light. Then we experience this light. Then we experience the light in our system, in our body, in our mind, in our system, let us say, we experience the light. Then we spread this light to the whole world. Again, just by intending, just by wishing. Light somehow responds to our call. Responds to our call. Because this light is not a passive light. This light is full of love. It's an ocean of love. This light is full of life. Full of life. It responds to our sincere call. Our Guruji Krishnananda used to say that we can't even imagine the kind of love this light has. So this is how we practice light channeling, by receiving, experiencing and spreading. While channeling light, we naturally experience it. We experience it. And when we experience the light, we experience all the amazing things this light has, the beautiful things light contains. It contains the most amazing divine love, unconditional divine love. It contains divine peace. So when we experience the light, we experience these. The light contains great wisdom. Great wisdom. So when we experience the light, we experience the wisdom. We receive the wisdom. Receive the wisdom. And this wisdom, it helps us to live this life very, very sensibly, very properly. This light is limitless, infinite, and eternal. So the experience of light helps us to go beyond our limitations, to experience the infinity, experience the vastness in that light contains. It may require longer practice, regular and longer practice. But even when we experience the light in the initial stages, the experience helps us to go beyond our limitations. Slowly, gradually, of course. And as we go on practicing regularly and more, our experience, it becomes deeper and deeper. As we go on spending time, more and more time, we'll be able to experience more of this light. So our experience becomes deeper. That's why regular, consistent, and longer practice is important. The experience of light, it sets in a process of purification within us. Purification. When this purification sets in, then our thinking changes. It becomes positive. Our thinking becomes positive. Our emotions, they become positive. And this this type of positivization and purification, it helps to improve our mental health. Our mental health improves. And when our mental health improves, it improves our physical health also. We begin to vibrate with purity, with, with positivity, purity, positivity, peace, love. We begin to vibrate all these. And these vibrations, they do not remain limited to us. They go out of us. They go out of us, they spread, and they touch people around us. And when that happens, people feel encouraged to, let us say, follow the path of positive living. So we become an inspiration for others. These vibrations, when they touch them, they also set in a process of purification in them, a process of purification, process of positivization in them. So this is how this spreads. This a kind of positivization that takes place within us. This positive approach, positive way of living, it helps us to do any work that we are involved in better. It could be our office work, it could be our work at home, it could be cooking, let us say, it could be anything, studies, performance in sports, any creative activity we may be involved in. It could be anything we are involved in. We will be able to do better because the light helps. The light helps. This experience helps. Our positive approach helps. These vibrations, they help us to improve our interpersonal relations. So we begin to move towards perfection. Imagine what all possibilities this simple technique contains. We begin to move towards perfection. Of course, it's not enough if we practice this once. I'm saying this, I'm repeating this point. We have to go on practicing it regularly. Because although we are currently in a phase of transition, we are transitioning towards the new age, towards the light age, towards the golden age, or as we understand in India, towards the Satyayuga. We are transitioning towards this new age, but we are not yet completely out of the effect of the Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga still has its influence on us. The dark energies are still there to disturb us. So they have their influence. To bring ourselves out of the influence of the dark energies, we have to go on strengthening these processes which would have initiated when we begin a practice like this. The process of purification I was saying. We have to go on strengthening these processes by regular practice. And of course by conscious efforts to positivize. Because when we experience, there will be an influence of the experience. That influence, it needs to be brought out into our living. That's where this conscious manifestation comes into picture. As we go on doing it, then a shift in awareness takes place within us. A shift in awareness. In Hindi we say Chetana. A shift in awareness takes place. Consciousness people say consciousness. When, when more people begin to experience this shift in consciousness within them, shift in awareness within them, then this shift in consciousness can happen at the global level. There is a shift happening, but we are expecting a bigger shift. Gradually, there are shifts happening, but we expect a much bigger shift which will take us into the new age. Many masters, many people, many meditators meditating in different paths, and many individuals just by their positive living. They may not be meditating, they may not be doing any sadhana in any path, but they live a very pure life, very honest life. All such people, together, these people are helping this shift in consciousness. And we have been involved in this work since the times of Maharshi Amara. And to give a thrust to this process of shift in consciousness, this process of our movement towards the new age, to give a thrust to this process, we are making an intense effort. We have made an intense effort today when we are celebrating this World Channels Day. The idea is to involve a lot of people, more people. The idea is to reach out to the whole world, involve as many people as possible, and help them participate in this process of shift and movement towards the new age. Such an effort was made by our volunteers, and we'll continue to make, of course, every year when we celebrate World Challenge Day. And that is not the only time. That's the time when we make this extra intense effort, but throughout the year, this effort goes on. So in this process, we are supported by so many people, so many schools, and wonderful people like you. We are very, very happy about it, and grateful to people who are participating today. With this background, we will begin the actual practice of light channeling. Let us sit comfortably and close our eyes. Let us think of light. Let us imagine light above us, an ocean of light above us. Let us be aware that this light is God Himself, full of life force, fully alive, vibrating with love and peace. With great intensity and love, let us connect with this light. We will pray to the light to come down, to descend and help us receive it, experience it, and then spread it to the whole world. Now we will imagine that a beam of light comes down from the ocean of light, and through our head it enters us and fills up our body completely. Every cell of our body is filled with this light. We can imagine that this light further spreads within our system, filling up our mind, our intellect, our soul. Every bit of our existence is filled with this light. Now, with this awareness that light is coming from above and it fills up our existence, our being completely. We will surrender to the light, and that will help us to experience the light in our system. We will experience the light for some time, for a couple of minutes. Then I will guide you further. Now, without opening our eyes, we will slowly spread this light to the whole world. We have to intend, and we have to imagine that light is flowing from above, coming to us, filling up our body, and then comes out of our body and spreads in all the directions slowly. Slowly. We can take some time to slowly fill up the whole world with light. As we spread, we can imagine all the people are becoming light, they are getting filled with light. All the people, the nature, the buildings, the birds, the animals, every bit of this world, the oceans, the rivers, the mountains, every bit of this world is filled with light. Now, with this awareness that light continues to flow from above and continues to spread through us to the whole world, with this awareness, we'll sit in silence with surrender to the light. This will help us experience the light, and the process of this channeling will continue. We'll practice this till 9:30. Then I will speak with you. It's enough. Thank you. You can slowly open your eyes and relax. On behalf of Manasa Foundation, I express our gratitude towards each one of you for joining in this session. We suggest that you channel light daily. Like I was saying several times, I mentioned that practicing this once is not enough. Channel this light when you get up in the morning for 7 minutes, and then again before you go to bed for 7 minutes, minimum 7 minutes. If you wish to practice longer, you are most welcome to do it. It helps you and it helps others also. I take this opportunity to express my gratitude towards all the school authorities and school children. They may not be watching this webcast, all of them may not be watching, but our gratitude, it reaches them at a different level. We are very, very grateful for their support. And I wish to congratulate all the volunteers who have been involved in this work. They have been working for many, many days. They have been spending time visiting schools and making a thorough plan. For last several months they are working. I congratulate them, and of course, I thank them. I thank them. Yes. We will close this session with silence. In silence, we will thank light, thank the masters. Roughly a minute, I will tell you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.